Good morning, CLHS. Today is Wednesday, December 8th. I'm Amanda Short.
And I'm Kyle Stevens. Today we would like to remember John Lennon in a special edition of RTV News.
You all met Rupert the cow yesterday.
We sure did, Amanda. So help give him some friends and buy an animal Christmas stocking at lunch.
All proceeds go to support sustainable income, so come and buy a wonderful gift.
It seems to just be getting colder and colder, so why don't we go to Rhiannon to see our weather forecast?
Hi, I'm Rhiannon Martel, and this is your weather for today. Today is minus 17 with light snow, and tomorrow is a high of minus 12, low of minus 15 with mainly cloudy. And on Friday is a high of minus 16 and a low of minus 20 with mainly cloudy, and that's your weather for today.
Thanks, Rhiannon. There will be a JV girls basketball practice today right after school.
A parents' meeting will follow right away at 5:30, so please attend. I know there's lots to talk about the dance on Thursday.
I hear lots too, Amanda.
Why don't we go to Shelby and Dillon to see more about the teachers' experiences with their school dances?
I'm Dylan.
And I'm Shelby from RTV News.
We went around the school interviewing teachers on what experiences they had at school dances.
This is what they had to say.
Alrighty, high school dances were a big part of what we used to do when we were growing up in high school. Friday night, Saturday night, didn't really matter when. We used to wear mainly like jeans and t-shirts, and depending on the season of the year, we all went. It was part of something that everybody did. There was no question, and it was an important thing to do because that's where you saw all your friends. And I think it's important to have your first dances and do all those kind of things. It's part of growing up, and I think it's sad that so many people missed it out for so long. We always had a good time at those dances. We met lots of friends, new friends, hung out with your old friends, and went and did your own thing afterwards. Everybody had a good time.
Some of my fondest memories of school dances go back to my first dance in grade 6, where we all had skinny jeans on, and we would use safety pins and pin our jeans, get our best Def Leppard shirt or Motley Crue shirt on, slick our hair back, and listening to wonderful songs like Pour Some Sugar on Me, for example. Big crowd pleaser. That's grade 6. Getting into junior high, into the 90s, we kind of branched out. There was this movie called Wayne's World that really opened us to a lot of other songs, a lot of rock, like Queen, and we really found that, Dreamweaver, things like that, a lot of songs that really mixed it up, that you could be dancing fast at one moment and then slow dance, find somebody special, make sure there's enough room for a basketball between you, and have a great time. Getting into high school, in the mid-90s, this Ace of Base and some of the more pop hits took over, and it was a little more difficult to dance to this stuff, but as long as it had a good beat, we all had a good time. So I'd like everybody to come out, because I heard the DJ is going to be awesome next week.
Thanks, Shelby and Dylan. Mr. Walker would like to talk to students about tomorrow's night's dance. Take it away, Mr. Walker.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me in your newsroom. I just wanted to get a few announcements out in time for the dance. It's really important that everyone who's coming to the dance understand that they need photo ID. You won't get in without photo ID. If you don't have any, if you're not a driver yet and you don't have any photo ID, I need you to go down to the library and get a new student ID card if you don't happen to have one. Your student ID card will work fine to get you into the dance. Just so everybody knows, there's no re-entry for the dance, meaning if you go outside, you can't come back in. So make sure that you understand, because we're not going to deal with that kind of conflict tomorrow night. All your coats, bags, purses must be checked. You also need to know that any guests that you're bringing who don't go to school here must be signed in before 1 p.m. tomorrow. And your guests must be 19 or under and be high school students. I think that was everything I had to tell you guys. One thing directly from me is we are going to be watching for kids making unwise choices. So if we think that you're under the influence of anything at all, you won't get into the dance. We haven't had a dance at Cold Lake High School now for probably 5 or 6 years, I'm told. and I want to make sure that this is a really good dance because I think we should have them more regularly. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great time at the dance, and that's all from me.
Thanks, Mr. Walker. Today's lunch special is chicken Caesar salad for $4 and tomato macaroni soup for $2.50. So come and enjoy an awesome lunch.
Did you go to Rob Nichols' safety presentation last week, Kyle?
I did, Amanda. It was very interesting.
Why don't we let Andrew Cox show us more about the presentation?
Hello, this is Andrew Cox filling in for Kyle Stevens at the Internet Safety Presentation with world-renowned speaker Rob Nichol at the Cold Lake Energy Center on December 1st. Rob is a former 14-year veteran of the Ontario Provincial Police, globally recognized as an expert in the field of undercover investigations as they relate to the Internet. This presentation will help parents understand the dangers that are lurking online and give them simple tools they can use to help make the Internet safe. Hi, we're here with the MD of Bonnyville police officers on cyberbullying. Good day, how are you? Pretty good. So what is one thing that you'd like us to take away from this presentation?
Well, the biggest one is know what you're doing online and be safe. And it just kind of reinforces exactly what we bring to the schools for internet safety.
If there's one thing that you'd like Cold Lake High School students to take away from this, what would it be?
Main slide was at the end there. I just want the young people of today to start thinking before they submit, send, post anything. Like I said, I think a lot of it is kids aren't trying to be rebels. It's funny because parents always come to me going, Rob, my kid's doing this online, they're doing that, and they're going against the grain. And no, they're not. It's not that they're trying to be rebels. They don't think of consequences. And I said, we don't really develop that until we're in our 20s. And I said, it's just the way it is. So I said, if I can at least point out some of the consequences or let them know what's out there, hopefully they make, some good decisions or think before they do things. So I just want them to step back before they do stuff, step back a little bit and go, okay, let me think before I send this email that I'm going off on somebody, or let me think before I send this picture to somebody that, I've just lost control of it. So those are the type of things. I just want them to walk away and think. I can't make anybody do anything. All I can do is hope that they make some good choices.
Well, that's it for me. Thank you very much for your time. This is Andrew Cox filling in for Kyle Stevens with RTV News and Rob Nichol.
Yeah, say hi to Kyle for me.
And I'll have to say hi to Kyle. Anyway, have a good one.
Kyle Stevens?
Kyle Stevens, yeah.
Kyle, hey, sorry missed you, buddy. How's that?
That was great, yeah.
Is this going to be all edited?
Little bits, yeah.
Do a blooper reel.
Blooper reel?
Yeah. Well, that was only 400?
No, not 400.
Well, how'd it go? I thought it was good. Did you think it was good?
Yeah, it was pretty.
I thought it was awesome.
Thanks, Andrew. There will also be a senior boys basketball meeting in room 1412 today at the beginning of lunch. All players are asked to attend.
Speaking of basketball, let's see Allie Page for more basketball news.
Hi, I'm Paige from RTV News. Allie and I went around the school asking the senior basketball team how they feel they're going to do in the home opener tonight against Assumption.
I feel like we're going to do really good against Assumption tonight. We're a really good working team together. We have good defense, good offense, and we work really hard in practice. So I think we're actually going to beat Assumption tonight.
I think we'll do good if we play our man, do our offense like Coach tells us. We'll be all right, so it's all good.
I think we're going to beat them. They're not that hard to play against. They're not that difficult to beat. They're pretty decent competition, but we'll win. We have the skill and determination to win.
Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Allie and Paige.
Christmas is 17 days away.
I can barely wait. Don't forget to help support the Cold Lake Christmas Hamper campaign and bring non-perishable food items to your tag teacher.
Those are your announcements for today. I'm Amanda Short.
And I'm Kyle Stevens. Those are your daily announcements with your RTV News.